故事猫周朝时光大冒险
Story Cat The Zhou Dynasty Adventure. Story Cat and Manto Dog stood before the glowing magic book, ready for a new journey.
故事猫和馒头狗站在发光的魔法书前，准备开始新的旅程。
Story Cat and Manto Dog stood before the glowing magic book, ready for a new journey. The book turned its pages to the Zhou Dynasty, and a golden light pulled them in.
书页翻到了周朝，一道金光将它们吸了进去。
The book turned its pages to the Zhou Dynasty, and a golden light pulled them in. They arrived at the capital, Heijing, and saw people wearing elegant robes with wide sleeves.
他们抵达了首都镐京，看见人们穿着优雅的宽袖长袍。
They arrived at the capital, Heijing, and saw people wearing elegant robes with wide sleeves. This is the era of ritual and music, where every ceremony follows strict rules, Story Cat explained.
这是礼乐时代，每一场仪式都要遵循严格的规范。故事猫解释道
This is the era of ritual and music, where every ceremony follows strict rules, Story Cat explained. They heard the magnificent sound of bronze bells, known as Bayanshong, echoing from the palace.
他们听见宫殿里传来名为编钟的青铜乐器洪亮的乐声。
They heard the magnificent sound of bronze bells, known as Bayanshong, echoing from the palace. Manto Dog saw the king of Zhou granting land to his relatives and meritorious officials under the feudal system.
馒头狗看见周王正在分封诸侯，把土地分给亲戚和功臣。
Manto Dog saw the king of Zhou granting land to his relatives and meritorious officials under the feudal system. This system helped the king manage such a large territory, Story Cat noted.
这个制度帮助国王管理这么广大的领土。故事猫记录着。
This system helped the king manage such a large territory, Story Cat noted. Look at the fields. They are divided into 9 squares like the character for well, Manto Dog noted.
看那些田地，它们被分成9块，形状就像井字一样。馒头狗注意到。
Look at the fields. They are divided into 9 squares like the character for well, Manto Dog noted. That's the well field system, where the middle square is public land to serve the state, Story Cat added.
那是井田制度，中间那块是公田，确保百姓一起为国家出力。故事猫补充道
That's the well field system, where the middle square is public land to serve the state, Story Cat added. They passed the borders and saw beacon towers, originally used to send urgent military alarms to the lords.
他们路过边境，看见了烽火台，那原本是用来向诸侯传递紧急军事警报的。
They passed the borders and saw beacon towers, originally used to send urgent military alarms to the lords. Suddenly, King Yu of Zhou lit the beacon fires just to make the joyless Bao Si laugh.
突然，周幽王点燃了烽火，只为了让不爱笑的褒姒一笑。
Suddenly, King Yu of Zhou lit the beacon fires just to make the joyless Bao Si laugh. Confused nobles rushed to the capital but found it was only a joke, causing a loss of trust.
困惑的诸侯冲向首都，却发现只是个玩笑，这让周朝失去了信用。
Confused nobles rushed to the capital but found it was only a joke, causing a loss of trust. The capital moved east to Loi, marking the beginning of the Eastern Zhou period.
首都往东迁往洛邑，开启了东周时期的序幕。
The capital moved east to Loi, marking the beginning of the Eastern Zhou period. As the king's power faded, feudal lords began competing for hegemony, and wars increased.
随着周王权力衰弱，诸侯们开始竞相争霸，战争也随之增加。
As the king's power faded, feudal lords began competing for hegemony, and wars increased. They traveled to the state of Lu and saw teacher Confucius teaching his 3,000 students.
他们旅行到鲁国，看见孔子老师正在教导他的3000名弟子。
They traveled to the state of Lu and saw teacher Confucius teaching his 3,000 students. Education should be for everyone, regardless of their social status, Confucius told his pupils.
教育应该普及大众，不论他们的社会地位如何。孔子告诉学生们
Education should be for everyone, regardless of their social status, Confucius told his pupils. He emphasized the concept of ren, teaching everyone to love and respect others.
他强调人的概念，教导大家要爱护并尊重他人。
He emphasized the concept of ren, teaching everyone to love and respect others. Confucius traveled to many states, hoping kings would rule with wisdom and rituals.
孔子周游列国，希望各国国王能用智慧与礼仪来治理国家。
Confucius traveled to many states, hoping kings would rule with wisdom and rituals. Manto Dog was impressed by the values of filial piety and honesty.
馒头狗对孝顺父母和诚信待人的价值观留下了深刻印象。
Manto Dog was impressed by the values of filial piety and honesty. Teaching according to aptitude was Confucius's wisdom, guiding each student based on their personality.
因材施教是孔子的智慧，他会根据每个学生的个性来给予指导。
Teaching according to aptitude was Confucius's wisdom, guiding each student based on their personality. This era was intellectually brilliant as many thinkers engaged in free and open debates.
这个时代的思想非常灿烂，许多思想家都在进行自由开放的辩论。
This era was intellectually brilliant as many thinkers engaged in free and open debates. They discussed the best ways to govern the people, leaving behind profound philosophies.
他们讨论着治理人民最好的方法，留下了深远的哲学思想。
They discussed the best ways to govern the people, leaving behind profound philosophies. The scene shifted to a military camp where Sun Wu was observing the terrain and the enemy.
画面一转，他们看见军营里的孙武正在观察地形与敌情。
The scene shifted to a military camp where Sun Wu was observing the terrain and the enemy. Sun Wu wrote strategic secrets on long strips of bamboo joined by threads.
孙武在由线连成的长条竹简上撰写着战略秘密。
Sun Wu wrote strategic secrets on long strips of bamboo joined by threads. This book became The Art of War, the most famous military masterpiece in history.
这本书成为了《孙子兵法》，是历史上最著名的军事杰作。
This book became The Art of War, the most famous military masterpiece in history. Know yourself and know your enemy, and you will never be defeated, Sun Tzu taught.
知己知彼，百战不殆是孙子留给后人的战略教导。
Know yourself and know your enemy, and you will never be defeated, Sun Tzu taught. In the countryside, they noticed farmers using sharp iron tools instead of stone ones.
在乡间，他们注意到农夫现在使用锋利的铁制工具，而不是石器。
In the countryside, they noticed farmers using sharp iron tools instead of stone ones. Look, oxen are helping pull the plows. Farming has become much more efficient, Manto Dog exclaimed.
看，牛正在帮忙拉犁，耕种变得有效率多了。馒头狗惊叹道。
Look, oxen are helping pull the plows. Farming has become much more efficient, Manto Dog exclaimed. In the south, they saw the poet Guiyuan reciting beautiful verses by the Milo River.
在南方，他们看见诗人屈原在汨罗江畔吟诵着优美的诗句。
In the south, they saw the poet Guiyuan reciting beautiful verses by the Milo River. Guiyuan wrote Li Sao to express his deep love and loyalty to his country.
屈原撰写了《离骚》，表达他对国家深沉的爱与忠诚。
Guiyuan wrote Li Sao to express his deep love and loyalty to his country. Even in exile, Guiyuan insisted on maintaining his noble and pure character.
即使身处逆境，屈原依然坚持着他高尚而纯洁的品格。
Even in exile, Guiyuan insisted on maintaining his noble and pure character. The magic book began to glow brightly again, signaling it was time to return home.
魔法树再次发出亮光，预示着该回家了。
The magic book began to glow brightly again, signaling it was time to return home. Story Cat closed the book with a smile. Next, we'll see the emperor who unified the world.
故事猫笑着闭上书。下次我们要去见那位统天下的皇帝哦。
Story Cat closed the book with a smile. Next, we'll see the emperor who unified the world.
夏商周秦汉，三国晋南北朝，隋唐五代宋元明清。夏商周秦汉，三国晋南北朝，隋唐五代宋元明清。 夏商周秦汉，三国晋南北朝，隋唐五代宋元明清，隋唐五代宋元明清。